Hey everyone, welcome back. First, I want to apologize that last week I didn't make a video, but I have been swamped with work. The holidays are around the corner and people are calling me because they want the living room done, their bedroom done, spare bedroom, the guests are coming in, and they just want to have the house ready. So I've been kind of busy. No excuse, but just wanted to put it out there. So with all this going on, I just thought that this might be actually a good time for me to actually talk about my services and what I offer, because a lot of people are a little afraid about hiring a designer because they think that it's going to be very expensive and they're going to lose control of the budget, and they're going to, something's going to happen. I'm going to choose something that they're not going to like and they're not going to have any say in it. Or whatever reasons, there's thousands of reasons why they don't hire a designer, thinking they can do it themselves and save the money and all that stuff. And I've heard it all before, but so I'm here to tell you what to expect. What exactly are you getting when you're hiring a designer? Well, as you know, designing a space isn't always easy to achieve. As all my videos have shown you, there's lots and lots of details. You need to have an understanding of how design works. You really do. Otherwise, mistakes will be made. And like everything else, there are general rules and guidelines for good design. And like everything else, you need to know when to break those rules and when not to break those rules. And this is where I can help. Many designers offer packages, myself included, and you're asking, why? Why do we need packages? Why can't we just work by the hour? Why can't I just hire you for a consultation? Why? Because I have seen firsthand what happens when I leave my clients alone to finish the job. Now, I'm not saying that you can't finish the job. You certainly can, but along the way, mistakes are made. The process becomes overwhelming. They're not sure what they need to do, where to get the items. They get overwhelmed. Many of them just buy the major pieces and then they quit, so the room is never quite done. They get lost, confused. And like I said, most of all, they make very costly mistakes. Offering packages allows me to work with you throughout the whole process, so you're never alone. Okay, so what's inside a package? These packages are tailor-made for you, and I'm going to go over a little bit what my packages offer so you have an understanding of how it works. So this is a basic package, and it pretty much contains to every room. Some packages are a little bit more detailed than others, like a kitchen, but this is a basic understanding of what my design packages are all about. So the first thing is we have a 2-hour initial consultation. I come to your house and we go over all the design plans, what colors you like or don't like. I'm looking at the layout, what styles do you like, bohemian chic, do you like maybe transitional, more contemporary, more traditional, and all the finishes that need to be done. Do you like the satin nickel? Do you want to do more of the gold? Whatever it is, I go over every small, minute detail. I measure the space, which is very important, so I know where everything goes. And I take pictures. Nothing is left to chance. It's a chance for you and I to get to know each other and see how our synergies combine, work well together. It's really a get to know one another, and for me to get to look at the space. Once that is done, I'm going to set up a Pinterest board and kind of show you what it looks like. Okay. Here is what it is. Okay, this is actually for one of my clients. This is her kitchen. You have 2 to 3 options for each item. So in this case, this was a chandelier kitchen, but she has options for a cabinet. Well, the cabinet's a little bit different. Kitchen's a little bit more entailed, but so I'm just going to say for the living room, 2 options for the sofa, 2 options for the chair, the area rug, and so on and so on. Use the boards to select all your options. You'll have option number 1 and option number 2. And once you choose the items, I will place the order, but it will be with your approval. Everything goes through you, so there are no mistakes made. Okay, Pinterest board is created for you to view your option. This is the easiest way to view your options and for me to give them to you. So it's really the easy. I love Pinterest. It's the easiest way to go. Okay, every item will be selected for you. Now, depending on the packages that you choose, all right, bedrooms, kids' bedroom is definitely different than a kitchen, is anywhere from 6 to 21 hours of shopping. Yeah, you heard right, 21 hours, that's a kitchen. Takes a tremendous amount of shopping and time to do these rooms. So again, that is what all these packages involved, is a tremendous amount of shopping. Once the shopping is done, let's say you're seeing this and you go, Camilla, you know what? I'm really not crazy about these chandeliers. That's fine. You get one revision set. So if you see something you don't like in your option boards, I will change them out and get a whole new set of chandeliers, so we make sure that you like what you see. Okay? Put that down. Now, once all the shopping is done and all the items are chosen, I take all the major pieces and I create what I call a mood board. Kind of looks like this, okay? This was a bedroom that I did for a client. I didn't include all the pieces. This is just a kind of to give you a general idea. But a mood board is all the items that have been selected, and I put them in this mood board so you can get sort of like a sneak peek of what the room is going to look like. Clients get really excited about this because now they're seeing all these pieces together and they just can't wait for the room to be done. So this is a mood board. It's like a sneak peek to see what your room is going to look like. All right. So now I also create a layout. It goes hand in hand with the mood board, right? So once all the shopping is done and all the big items are chosen, they're going to be delivered to your house. This is another client I'm working on, right? So now, where are we putting these things? Remember in the beginning, in the initial consultation, I come in and I measure the room. This is the reason why. Because you want to know where the sofa is. Is the sofa, you got to give enough room here so it doesn't close, because there's a door here. Closet, you want to make sure that it doesn't hit the sofa. In this particular instance, I gave her a choice between a 5x7 rug or an 8x10. She chose the 8x10. You want to know where the chair is going to be, where the console is going to be. And this really connects to her kitchen. So I wanted to show her that she's got to be really careful with those stools, because you have to have a 2 feet clearance to make sure that it doesn't touch the area rug here. So I suggested to her that it's probably better to get a counter stool that has no backing so they can swing over and not have to pull the counter stools all the way back so they're going to hit the area rug. Because sometimes, we may have many choices, but we don't always have a choice of how the room is laid out. The room is the way it is, and the way it is, we had to put it here because this is a half wall here, and we couldn't put the TV here, and then this is like a little balcony here, so we really had no choice in to put it here and the TV here. So sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to work with the way the room is laid out. So the layout is done. So when the furniture comes to your house, you know where every piece goes. There is no guesswork, and there's no mistake made, okay? And once the layout is done and all the pieces of furniture are in, this is where the fun begins. Installation begins. What happens is I go out shopping and I buy all the accessories, the table lamps, the centerpieces, the wall art, the pillows. If I'm doing bedding, the sheets, the curtains, all that stuff, and I bring it all to her house, because remember, only the big pieces are shipped to the house. Everything else comes with me. I set an appointment. The client leaves the house, or at least disappears. I go into the bedroom, close the door. If it's a living room, then she has to leave. But if it's a bedroom, she can stay. She just can't come in. For that one, I did the bedroom. Lisa left. I came in. I spent about 4 hours or so, and it's anywhere between the three to 4 hours to finish the room, because if I'm doing the bed, I'm steaming the curtains, I'm putting the pillows, the area rugs, I'm futzing around till I get that room just right, and it is perfect. That looks like a room from a magazine. When it's all said and done, I'll call my client in, she opens the door, and she is flabbergasted by what she sees. Thrilled beyond measures, because the room is finally done. Because even though all the big pieces are in, it isn't complete, and you don't get that wow factor until it is completely done with the accessories, because those finishing touches really make the difference. I always say the devil's in the detail, and I say that for a reason, because once all the details are into that space, the room looks fabulous. You get to live in that room for 1 week, and if there's something that you don't like as far as the accessory goes, I can come back in and change it out for you. Although I've never had any issue with my clients, but you never know. I do give you that option, so you do have one revision set. So that's it. That's pretty much how it works. You get to have the space that you've always dreamed about. I will be by your side throughout the whole process. You get to sit back and relax and enjoy the process while I do all the work for you. And when it's all said and done, you will have a space that you can share with your friends and your family. And you will fall in love again with your home. And that is my goal. So I hope that you understood what I was saying here. If there are any questions or any concern, if you're not sure about something, please feel free to reach out and talk to me. I would love to go over the whole process with you. Leave comments below. I will be starting again my videos next week. Until then, have a great week, everybody. Talk soon. Bye now.